Guys, we're going to do mostly this old carcass in this episode of Philippine Forex. But to quickly note that a number of banks, Citibank most notably, did a report on the Philippine economy and noted that they had 6.7% GDP growth last year, which caused most currencies to drop by a full peso this last weekend, roughly. Okay, so good news for the Philippines. Good news on inflation. If you are living in the Philippines, that is good news. May not feel like it doing your exchange, but you know what? You've had a good run for the last year. You had all the time in the world to send extra money. Again, if you're managing your money. I won't get into too much of that. I really want to just get into this old carcass episode after an incident with a fellow, unfortunately from the US. I shouldn't pick on the country in particular, but it was pretty obvious. And anyway, it looks like he's going to get ejected out of the country. I'm not sure if it made the mainstream news, but we saw it firsthand. Okay, let's get into that. Okay, this guy snapped. I mean, actually snapped, because this is a little bit, okay, more than a little bit on the insane side. And why I say, guys, get over whatever it is that's pissing you off in the world. Get over it. You got to get over it. You know what? We're all at that age. Let it all go. Turn the news off. I can't stress that enough. Turn the damn news off and stop watching YouTube to get your headlines. I'm sorry, there's just too many of you losing your cool. You left your country. Start over again. Start over again. You know, grab all of your work history and your ex-love lives and your current love life and all that stuff and share it with all these new friends. But let's get into this guy. There's a reason why the cover picture has Lynn with a mask on. Guys, if you're losing it over masks, don't come to the Philippines. Because if any of you have been to other parts of Asia, you'll know that masks are very, very common. Okay? Back in 2012, when we were in Southeast Asia, most notably Bangkok, there were signs up in the stores that said, blue side out, I'm sick, white side out, I'm protecting myself. And that's how they promote the masks, guys. It is just everywhere. Okay? It is everywhere. And unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how your mind is working, because even at times when Lynn is going, I say, please remove the mask. I can't understand what you're saying. But Lynn's been suffering with a cold right now. She is not wanting to spread it, okay? So this guy was losing it with somebody over a mask. Obviously, he couldn't understand what the person was saying. But at the same time, this guy was going as if he was an auctioneer. And of course, if you don't slow down many times, they don't understand either. Anyway, full on getting arrested, the whole 9 yards, because he couldn't handle it. Every time something like that happens, guys, ask yourself this question. Is it the mask, or have you got something else going on? Okay? Your divorce was not about how they squeeze the toothpaste. These are just little things, you know. At the core, there's another problem. Okay? If you're losing it in your country over your politics, you say, oh, my country is just not worth it anymore. I'm going to go live in the Philippines. You're just trading one problem, one news, one way of life for another. And trust me, there are people living in the Philippines that are Filipino that are losing it over what happens with their government, their things that are going on. okay? All you're doing is distracting yourself. But if you're still reflecting what's going on in your native country, why did you leave? You still haven't left it behind. You're just losing your nuts over something you can't control anyway. Otherwise, march in the streets, okay? Oh, you gotta let it go, guys. Trust me, there are times that I struggle too, okay? But man, oh man, the amount that I have let go has been unbelievable. People walk up to me, oh, what about Trudeau? What do I care? I don't care. I don't care. I have my election time and I deal with things then. I look up some news, I find out what the controversy was, and I can do all of that in a day and a half before the election. Until then, until they call an election. But I have to say, for you guys in the States, oh my God, your election system is 365 every day of the year. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Hey,
And this is the way you should be living your life.
Hey,
Relaxed.
It's the hey password.
No more juice. I don't know the password. I will have to go get it. I will come and find you guys.
No.
Okay, guys.
Please.
I will call this a wrap, but the basic
Please.
point here, let it go. I keep saying that even when I was in Canada. Let it go. You know what? These little ragamuffins are so relaxed. That's where I'm at, and that's where I'd rather be. Although I'm getting poked on the belly here for not getting the password. Later, Gators.